Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to really get into something crucial for English learners. Phrasal verbs. You know those little combos like go on or set up, where a verb gets a partner word, like a preposition, and bam, the meaning changes.
Yeah, totally. It can seem like a puzzle, can't it? But honestly, getting these down, it unlocks so much natural-sounding English.
It really does. And for you listening, if you want to build your English knowledge properly, effectively, phrasal verbs are, well, a fantastic place to focus.
Absolutely. They're everywhere. Casual conversation, business meetings, you name it. Understanding them just makes such a difference, both for your comprehension and how you sound when you speak.
Exactly. So our plan today, our goal for this deep dive is pretty clear. We're going to take a really good look at the top 50 most common ones. And the material we're using gives us the definition and, crucially, an example for each one. So you can see exactly how it works in a sentence.
Right. Context is key.
I'm going to go deep enough for it to stick, but, keep it straightforward, not overwhelming.
Sounds like a plan. It's interesting just how much those little partner words, the prepositions or adverbs, can really twist the meaning of the main verb, like go, you know. It's about movement. But add on, like we'll see in a sec, and suddenly it's about continuing. Shows how flexible English is.
Okay, let's jump in. Number one, go on. This means to continue. Simple example. Please go on with your story. I'm listening. You see, on keeps it moving forward.
Precisely. Think of on there as like indicating progression, no stopping, just continuing the course.
Okay. Number two is carry out. This one means to perform or complete a task.
Right.
The example is, the team carried out the survey across 3 cities. This feels a bit more formal maybe than just saying do a survey.
I think you're right. Carry out often implies something more planned, more methodical in its execution. You see that a lot in English, these slightly more formal options, often Latin-based, alongside the, more everyday Germanic phrasal verbs.
Interesting. Okay, number 3. Set up, meaning to establish or arrange. Our example, I need to set up a meeting with my manager. Something I definitely do.
Yeah. The idea is creating the conditions, isn't it? Getting things organized, put in place for something to happen.
Exactly. Number 4, pick up. Now, this can mean a couple of things, but here it's to learn or collect.
Right.
The sentence, she picked up French when she lived in Paris.
That's a great one for language learners, right? It sounds kind of casual.
It does. And what's interesting about pick up for learning is it often suggests a more natural way of acquiring it, almost without super structured effort.
Yeah.
Different from formal study.
Good point. Okay, number 5 is go back. Simply means to return. Example, I forgot my keys, so I had to go back home. Very clear, very common.
Yeah, back here is pretty literal, just movement to where you were before.
And number 6 is similar, but slightly different. Come back. Also to return, but often implies returning towards the speaker or maybe rebounding. Like this example, ticket sales came back stronger than anticipated. You can almost feel them bouncing back. Exactly. Come back often has that sense of recovery, returning to a previous level, maybe after a dip. The come part suggests movement towards a point.
Okay. Number 7, go out, meaning to leave your home for social reasons.
The fun one.
Yeah. Example, let's go out for dinner this weekend. Super common for making plans.
Out just means leaving your enclosed space, your home, to do something social or fun.
Number 8, point out. This means to indicate or draw attention to something. Example, he pointed out the error in my calculations. Very useful for, feedback. Hopefully constructive.
Yeah, it's about directing someone's focus, isn't it, to a specific detail you want them to notice.
Number 9 is find out, meaning to discover or learn something.
Like uncovering information.
Right. Example, I found out she's starting a new job next week.
Yeah.
Finding out something you didn't know before.
Yeah. Find out suggests getting information, maybe by searching, maybe by chance, going from not knowing to knowing.
And rounding out our first 10. Number 10 is come up, meaning to happen unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Example, something urgent came up, so I couldn't attend. We've all been there, right? Things just come up.
Definitely. Come up nearly always has that feeling of being unplanned, sudden. Something just appears or happens.
So that's our first batch of 10. Maybe if you're listening, pause for a sec, say them out loud, maybe with the examples.
Yeah.
Could help them sink in.
Good idea. Active recall always helps.
Okay, let's move on. Next 10, numbers 11 through 20. Now these ones, super common in all sorts of situations, work, social stuff.
Yeah, and what's really cool as we go on is seeing how one main verb like come or go or take can team up with different little words to make totally different meanings.
It really shows the flexibility, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay, number 11, make up. Now this one, it's got a few meanings.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like to invent a story or to reconcile after a fight or even to compensate. Our example is she made up an excuse for being late. So that's the invent meaning.
Right, and the fact it has multiple meanings is, well, pretty typical for common phrasal verbs. You really have to look at the context.
Absolutely key. Okay, number 12, take over. Means to assume control. Example, our department manager will take over next month. Definitely something you'd hear at work.
Yeah, take over clearly shows a shift in control, doesn't it? One person or group gets authority from another.
Number 13, come out, meaning to be released or become known publicly.
Like a secret. Or
like this example, their new album comes out on Friday for all the music fans out there.
Ah, right. So it's about emerging into public view, becoming available.
Exactly. Number 14. Come on. We use this to mean hurry up or for encouragement.
Can hear the tone difference already.
Totally. The example is impatient. Oh, come on. We're going to be late.
Yeah, but you could also say it encouragingly, like, come on, you can do it. Tone is everything with that one.
Good point. Number 15, come in. Simply means to enter a place.
Straightforward.
Yeah. Polite example. Please come in. Don't stand in the doorway.
A direct invitation or instruction to move inside.
Number 16, go down. This can mean decrease or, interestingly, to be received in a certain way.
Ah, like how people reacted.
Exactly. Example, how did that announcement go down with the team? Useful for checking reactions.
Yeah, go down in that sense is about their reception, the impact of some news or an event.
Number 17, work out. Another multi-meaning one. Solve a problem, exercise, or have a good result.
Versatile.
Very. The example is, everything worked out better than I expected, meaning it ended well.
Yeah, you got to know the context for workout. Solving a puzzle, hitting the gym. The core idea is a process leading to some outcome.
Right. Number 18, set out. Means to begin a journey or start planning something with a goal. Example, they set out at dawn for the hike.
That sounds quite adventurous.
It implies a deliberate start, doesn't it, of a trip or a plan with a specific aim.
Number 19, take up. Means to begin a new hobby or to accept an offer.
Like starting something new.
Yeah. Example, I've taken up yoga to unwind. Very relatable. So take up suggests starting something regular like a hobby or accepting some opportunity or responsibility.
And number 20, get back. Can mean return to a place or, very commonly, to respond to someone.
Like replying.
Exactly. The example, get back to me with your availability by Monday. See that in emails all the time.
Yeah, get back is about return physically or like returning communication with a reply.
So that's verbs 11 through 20. Maybe take a moment again, think how you could use these yourself. Write a sentence maybe.
Good practice. Active learning.
Okay, halfway point. Let's power through. Phrasal verbs 21 to 30. These are really essential for just everyday actions and talk.
Yeah, as we keep going, you'll really see how often these verb plus particle things just pop up constantly, even in simple chat.
Totally. Number 21, sit down. Pretty basic. To take a seat.
Can't get much simpler.
Right. Example, let's sit down and talk through the details. Fundamental.
Just a common instruction or suggestion to get seated.
Number 22, turn out. Means to end up being or to attend an event.
Like the result.
Yeah, the final result. Example, it turned out to be a fantastic evening.
So turnout is about the eventual outcome, or sometimes the number of people who showed up somewhere.
23 is take on, meaning accept a responsibility or task, or to hire someone.
Workplace language again.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Example, we're taking on 2 new interns.
So take on means accepting more work or, employing new people.
Number 24, give up. Means stop trying or surrender.
But hopefully used encouragingly.
Like the example, don't give up, you're almost there. Very motivational.
Yeah, it's a strong phrase for stopping an effort or admitting defeat.
Number 25, get up. Meaning to rise from bed after sleeping.
Had daily routine stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Example, I get up at 6 on weekdays. Most people's reality.
Get up is specifically about moving from lying in bed to, being up after sleep.
26, look up. This means search for information book or online, or it can mean to improve.
Two different senses there.
Yep, the example is very digital age. Look up the address on Google Maps.
So seeking info from a source or, things getting better for someone, their situation, looking up.
Number 27, carry on. Similar to go on, it means to continue doing something.
You're going.
Yeah. Example, carry on without me, I'll catch up.
Carry on really emphasizes just persisting with something, even if there's an interruption.
28, go up, meaning increase price, quantity, or to be built.
Upwards movement.
Example, sadly relatable. Rent prices have gone up again.
So go up is literally going up, like a building or figuratively, like a rise in cost or amount.
Number 29, get out.
Yeah.
Can mean leave a place or for information to become known.
Like a secret getting out.
Exactly. Example, how did that rumor get out?
Right.
It implies something spreading, maybe unintentionally.
Yeah, get out could be physically leaving or information spreading, often when it wasn't supposed to.
And number 30, take out. Means remove something or go on a date with someone.
Quite different meanings.
Right. The example is social. He took her out to a sushi restaurant.
So physically removing something or escorting someone on a date, usually for food or entertainment.
Phew. That's 30 down. If any of those last 10 felt a bit tricky, definitely rewind and listen again. Don't hesitate.
Good advice. Repetition helps.
Okay, nearly there. Getting closer. Here are phrasal verbs 31 through 40.
And as we hit this final stretch, you'll see these are just as useful, just as versatile as the others. Really key for expressing all sorts of things.
Okay, 31. Come down means decrease, level, amount, or be passed down through generations.
Like an heirloom.
Could be. Or like the example, the temperatures come down at night.
So downward movement. Literal, like temperature, or figurative, like price dropping or inheritance.
32. Put down. Can mean write something down or criticize someone.
Be careful with that second meaning.
Yeah. The example's the first one. Put down your thoughts before you forget.
So recording info in writing or, saying nasty things about someone. Context again.
33. Put up, meaning provide accommodation for someone.
Like letting someone crash at your place.
Exactly. Example. They put me up for the weekend. Useful for travel or hosting.
Yeah. Put up specifically means giving someone a temporary bed in your home.
34. Turn up, meaning arrive unexpectedly or increase volume or intensity.
Like someone just appearing?
Yeah. Example. She turned up just as we were leaving. Or you turn up the radio.
Right. Sudden appearance or increasing the level of sound, light, heat maybe.
35.
Yeah.
Get on. Could mean board a bus or train or make progress with something.
How are you getting on?
Exactly. Like the example, are you getting on okay with the new software? Very relatable tech struggle question.
So physically getting onto transport or how you're progressing or coping with a task?
36. Bring up. Means mention a topic or raise a child.
Two very different things.
Very. Example is good social advice. Don't bring up politics at lunch.
So introducing a subject or the whole process of raising kids.
37. Bring in. Meaning earn money or introduce something new. Product idea.
Sounds like business talk.
Often is. Example. That contract will bring in big revenue.
Yeah, suggest generating income or introducing something new into a situation.
38. Look back. Meaning think about the past.
Reflecting.
Example's a bit philosophical.
Yeah.
Don't look back. Focus ahead.
Yeah, just recalling or thinking about past events, memories.
39. Look down. Meaning feel contempt for someone or literally direct your gaze downwards.
Another one with a social meaning.
Right. Example. She looks down on lazy people. Feeling superior.
So physical gaze downwards or that feeling of disdain.
And number 40. Bring back. Meaning return something or cause someone to remember something.
It's like nostalgia.
Totally. Example. That photo brings back childhood memories.
Right.
Evokes that feeling.
So physically returning an item or triggering a memory or feeling from the past.
Fantastic. You are doing great sticking with us. Just 10 more to go. Final set.
Almost there. And these last few are just as vital. They'll really round things out for you.
Okay, number 41. Breakdown. Meaning stop working, like a car, or analyze something in detail.
Like taking it apart mentally.
Exactly. Example. Let's break down these results together. Super useful for work or study.
So mechanical failure or dividing something complex into smaller bits to understand it.
42. Take off. Can mean remove clothing, airplane departing, or suddenly become very successful.
The exciting meaning.
Yeah. Example, their startup really took off, that sudden success.
Right, so distinct meanings again. Removing something, a plane ascending, or that rapid surge in success.
43. Go off, meaning explode, alarm rings, or food spoils.
Quite dramatic ones.
Can be. Examples event-related. The fireworks go off at midnight.
Yeah, so sudden bang, an alarm starting, or food becoming inedible.
44. Bring about.
Yeah.
Means to cause something to happen.
Like being the reason for something.
Precisely. Example. This decision brought about major change. Focuses on the consequence.
Yeah, bring about just indicates causing a specific outcome or result.
45. Go in. Can mean enter a place or participate in something.
Joining in.
Yeah, like the collaborative example, may I go in on that project?
So, physically entering or getting involved in some activity or project.
46. Set off. Means start a journey or trigger an alarm or event.
Similar to set out, but also triggering things.
Exactly. Travel example. They set off early to avoid traffic.
So, starting a trip or initiating some reaction or process like an alarm.
47. Put out. Meaning extinguish a fire or inconvenience someone.
Ooh, careful not to put someone out.
Yeah. Practical example. Please put out the campfire. Safety first.
So stopping fire or causing someone trouble or extra work.
48. Look out. Means be careful, be vigilant.
A warning.
Definitely. Example. Look out for cyclists on the road. Safety warning.
Yeah, look out just means pay attention, be aware of danger.
49. Take back. Means retract something you said or return something to a store.
Admitting you were wrong.
Could be. Example. I take back what I said. It was unfair. That's retracting a statement.
So, withdrawing something said or, returning goods you bought.
And finally, number 50, hold up, can mean rob, delay, or support something physically.
Another one with very different meanings.
Right. The example is about delay. The accident held me up on the freeway. Relatable frustration.
So robbery, causing a delay, or physically supporting something so it doesn't fall.
And that is 50. Huge congratulations. You made it through all 50 of the top phrasal verbs. That's really something.
It really is. Getting a solid handle on these common ones, that's a massive step forward for your English fluency and understanding. Seriously.
So to help make them stick.
Yeah.
Because just hearing them once isn't enough. All right. Here are 3 quick tips.
Good idea.
First, try to actually use them in sentences, even just in your head at first. Maybe write a couple of sentences each day using 1 or 2.
Active use is crucial. Makes it yours.
Second, try grouping them. Like, think about all the ones related to travel we covered, or work, or social stuff. Seeing those connections can help your brain organize them.
Yeah, thematic grouping really works for some people. Helps build those mental links.
And third, test yourself. Flashcards are old school but effective. Or quiz a friend who's also learning, or ask them to quiz you.
Yeah, self-quizzing, retrieval practice, it all helps cement the knowledge. Moving from just recognizing them to actually producing them, that's the goal.
Definitely. So maybe take a moment now, think about which of these 50 you reckon you'll use most, or hear most, which ones feel most relevant to your life.
Yeah, connecting it to your own experience makes it much more memorable.
Absolutely. Well, until our next deep dive, keep practicing, keep speaking, keep exploring. English is fascinating. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks, everyone. Keep up the great work.